It can be very satisfying to finally get a piece of code working. But to feel really happy with our code, we need to make sure that we have thought about different problems that could come up in our code and deal with them before a user discovers them. In the video game industry, before a game comes onto the market, game testers have the chance to play and try to find different problems with the game. They intentionally come into the game trying things that would not normally be done, but so the coders can figure out and solve any possible problems before it goes to market. Let's take a look at a code from a previous lesson. Answer equals input, are you hungry? Y/n. If answer is equal to n, print, great to hear you're not hungry. Else, print, how about you go and get something to eat? In this code, we are asking the user to input y or n to determine if they are hungry or not. What the code does not take into account is if the user enters any other letter, number, character, or words. For example, if the user types in the word no instead of just the letter n, it will check to see if answer is equal to n and return false. This is because n and no are two different variables. Even if the user types in a capital N, it is not equal to a lowercase n, so it will print, how about you go and get something to eat? To find these issues, we create test cases. A test case is where we try out code with different and somewhat random values and inputs to have a better understanding of how our code can handle it. One common way to help solve the problem that we have here is to put our code into a while loop, where it will first check if the answer they gave is a y or an n. If it isn't, then prompt the user again to enter a correct value. Let's take a look at that code. Answer equals input, are you hungry, y/n. While answer does not equal n and answer does not equal y, print, please enter a y for yes or an n for no. Answer equals input, are you hungry, y/n. If answer is equal to n, print, great to hear you're not hungry. Else print, how about you go and get something to eat? In this code, we are first asking the question if they are hungry. Next, we have a while statement that checks to see if they entered a proper value. This code will only run if the value they entered is not y or n. It will then tell them again what to put in and asks the question again. It will keep checking and re-asking the questions as long as the user does not put in either a y or an n. As soon as the program detects that they entered the proper value, it goes to our if-else statement to print a response. By checking our code against all kinds of test cases, we are creating robust code, which is what we should always strive for.